A sexual assault has occurred on my premises. I just got a call this morning from the storage facility where I keep my trailer. They're super iffy. They're like, police are out there. It's all taped off. They're dusting for fingerprints, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what in the hell is going on? Like, no joke. Literally, the first thing that crossed my mind um, was like, no shit. Maybe I caught some child predator in one of my videos, and I mean, this is kind of deep, and probably unrealistic. Like, maybe I caught a child predator in one of my videos, and it turned out it was a cop. So these cops and their cop friends hunted me down, set up my trailer, made it look like a crime scene in there. Well, look, it's his trailer. It must be him, because the people at the storage facility were like, yeah, they're out there dusting for fingerprints. Like, nobody can get close to the scene. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, please at least just be like somebody turn my trailer into like a meth lab or something, Nothing too crazy, right? So my mind's racing. I haven't talked to the cops or anything, right? I'm thinking the worst, like I'm going to jail for something I didn't do, yada, 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 right? So then they just say, hey, just hold tight. The cops are going to call you. It's going to be all good. And the whole time I'm still thinking like, geez, what the hell? I'm about to get literally no criminal record. I'm about to go to prison for a long time because I caught this cop who was a child predator, put him in one of my videos, and this is his payback. Like, that's literally what was going through my mind at the time, because they're like, yeah, we can't even go back there. We don't know what's going on. We think somebody broke in, but we don't even know yet. And I'm just like, this sucks. Like, my life is over. I'm like trying to think how, like which one of you guys I'm gonna let come and marry my wife, because she ain't gonna want me. I'm gonna be in jail, I got kids. Which one of you guys are gonna come into my household, take care of my kids? That's what I was thinking at the time. Hadn't even talked to the cops yet. And so before I had two choices, or three: either sit around and wait for a call. That wasn't an option. Start on my way to Canada, which I love the Canadians. They got good snowmobiling and snow biking and outdoors and stuff. Like, that's an option. That was always an option. But then I'm like, well, if by the time I get to the border, like, my passport and everything is going to be, X'd out. And so I'm just going to go down to the trailer spot. All right. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to confront these police officers. I'm going to wear some nice running shoes just in case. They say, Mr. Kyle, we found a meth lab in your trailer, or somebody got raped in your trailer. I don't even know. That's the thing, is I don't know what was going to happen. So I went down there and talked to him, had a great conversation, and this is what we found. It was a massive sexual assault on my trailer. But to set this up super, super quick, what they did is these officers went to my trailer, and the place was robbed. So they got multiple trailers, and the place got robbed. And what they're doing is they're trying to find the people that robbed it, and they dusted for fingerprints, all right? So they dusted a large portion, or where they think they entered the trailer, with fingerprint dust, which they tried to enter in the rear of the trailer, which completely drops down. Actually, that's where they did enter. And yeah, here's the results. So the officers start pointing these out to me, these penis looking slaps on the side of my trailer that was just robbed. And as you see, it's a pretty nice looking penis with a set of balls. And so they're all looking into it like, yeah, this is a really weird crime. Do you know anything about it? I'm like, I don't know. Like, that's weird. And they're like seriously looking into a sexual assault on this trailer, which is weird in the first place. Like, why would somebody dick slap the back of a trailer, But the funny thing is, remember the dildos that somebody taped on my dog? Well, we thought it'd be funny if we used those dildos and we could like throw them and stick them on something, right? Like a car while we're moving by, like slap it on their window. Like, it'd be a pretty funny video, like some asshole driver where you just chuck it and it sticks to their window and they drive off with a dildo. So we were practicing on this, but I didn't have the heart to think about that, telling the story to the cop, like, Yeah, somebody taped some dildos to my dog, and then we were having target practice on the back of the trailer. Like, that's just weird saying that. So I just let them kind of roll with the sexual assault story. And so now they're actively pursuing somebody's dick that looks like that. So if you got any, if you got any lead dicks that might match the description of the ones slapped on my trailer, don't tell the cops in this area, because then I gotta explain that. Well, so I woke up one morning, there's a dildo taped to my dog, and then I thought it was probably used, and I thought I'd just hold on to it and throw it at shiz. That's weird. So yeah, apparently now the cops are on the hunt for somebody that sexually assaulted a trailer. So basically, then the whole time I'm talking to him, I'm kind of like, well, hey, thanks for doing this, guys. Thanks for being on the hunt for, somebody that broke into this, and wow, why would somebody sexual assault the side of somebody's trailer? Like, that's super messed up. There's some messed up things in life, and that's just one thing you don't do, And the whole time, these guys are kind of giving me funky looks, and I'm kind of looking at them, and you know that look that somebody gives you that they think that you've like molested or sexually assaulted somebody before or something. They're kind of just like kind of giving me these funky looks, and the whole time I'm like, you guys think I did this? You think I would sexually assault my own trailer? Like I'm that's not me anymore. That is not me. And they're still just staring at me all funny and stuff, and I'm like, kind of going for a handshake, and the dude puts his gloves and stuff on. He's like, kind of elbowed me, and I'm just like, this is weird. Like, why am I like victimized right now? Like, what did I do? It wasn't me that did this, guys, even though with the dildos being thrown, it was me that did it, but they don't know that. They don't know I had dildo target practice, they have no clue that I did that. Then I start thinking, well, actually I hadn't started thinking yet. I started saying like, okay, well, let me know if you guys find anything. Go get them, guys. And I'm walking away like this, I'm walking away. I look down at my shoes, and oh my gosh, I was in such a rush that I kept my sandals. So I just had these socks on, okay? I just had the socks on. And I went to the door, and the only shoes I could see were my sandals. But I was in such a hurry that I didn't take my socks off. And so this is why they thought that I was the sexual assaulter, because everybody knows you're wearing socks with sandals, you're sexually assaulting people. So I tried to get back to him, say, hey, I didn't mean to wear these. I see you guys giving me funky looks and stuff, but I mean, they're just shoes and sandals, man. It wasn't me that did it. Well, we're a little zoomed in hot right now. It wasn't me that did it. It's just I was in a hurry to get out here to help you guys solve the case, And so luckily nothing was stolen from the trailer. I'm going to zoom out real quick. Luckily, nothing was stolen from the trailer. They broke into a bunch of other stuff. Actually, the reason nothing was stolen from the trailer is because there's nothing in the trailer. So that makes it easy not to steal anything. And the whole time I knew nothing was in the trailer, but I'm like, well, hopefully they didn't just go like rip the thing to shreds and totally destroy the place, just literally to get nothing, because we recently upgraded our trailer trying to sell this one. Anybody want to buy it? You live in Washington, come on down, check it out. But we got a different trailer, and so I took everything out of that one. The other trailer is more like until we sell it, like a dude beat up one. So we want to go do a man dude trip out in the woods. We go in that trailer, in the meantime, while we're trying to sell it, yada yada yada. So yeah, nothing stolen, no harm done. Cops are on the look for a dude with about a 12-inch wiener, lots of veins in it, a nice firm sack. So be on the lookout.